So you're refusing that? That's gonna be another policy. That's gonna be another violation of the law. So you're gonna not do the public records for me as well? So that's two people that you're denying public records?
Do you want to, we provide reports, various letters, 911,
Yeah.
CDs.
But remember I just explained to you, it doesn't matter if I'm in the right department. I could tell the janitor that I need a public record if he's a public employee, and now you guys should be trained on this. It's his obligation to find the right person to get the record.
That I can assist you with that our department handles?
Well, I'm telling you, I'm trying to educate you, ma'am, but you're not wanting to listen, so. But ma'am, I just told you I don't have to go to any appropriate department. Which department is it then? Where do we need to go?
So if you contact HR, they can tell you whatever the procedure is. That's just our information for records, so you have that.
So I need to call HR to get public record?
Well, if you're looking for employee information, I don't
Okay.
have it.
Okay, how about a complaint form? Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those.
Okay, let me see if we have something for you.
Okay?
Yeah, she is.
Because we're gonna need to file a complaint on this lady too now. Jody, what's up, Jody? We are in Greeley, the city of Greeley, right? Or is this the county?
That's the county.
It's the county, guys.
County, yeah.
You're in Wells County.
Well, yeah, Will County,
Sheriff's
yeah.
Office
So
here.
we need to talk to Ann. She's the
All right, so on the back of the card, if you have any complaints, is the internal affairs, so you guys can contact that number.
I need a physical hard copy of a complaint form.
I don't have that, you would have to contact them.
Well, it's not that you don't have it, ma'am, it's that you don't want to be cooperative. You can print one out, I'm sure you have one. You
Yes.
guys have to have complaint forms readily available to the public.
Well, I'll check again. but
Okay, yeah, check again.
I'm referring you to.
Okay, I'm referring you to do your job.
I don't have a
She said
pen,
that's what I'm referring you to.
I don't have internet, I don't have a printer, so I cannot print it out. She needs to hand to me an
So-
actual hard copy.
Here we go, guys, more veils on our rights, more veils on public records.
Yeah, my arm hurts a lot.
And that's true.
Still.
The reason why they have to have a hard
It still
copy.
grieves like that.
Contact that part, I don't have anything for that, that's all the information.
So here's the thing is that if somebody, what if I was homeless and I didn't have access to a computer, or I got trespassed from the library, right? So then that's what I'm saying, it's a violation of the law. You have to have a hard copy of complaint forms readily available for people who don't have internet access.
Let me see if there's anyone else.
Okay,
Better do something quick.
so thanks for coming in, guys. So if you're just coming in, we're here for a subscriber of mine, True Speaker, who's been trying to obtain public records, dispatch call from his neighbor called the cops on him. And they refused him the first time because they said he has to show ID. So that's why we came back. That's all you got? Who are you speaking with back there, your supervisor? Can I speak with
Yes.
whoever that person is too?
I'd like to speak to them too.
So they just want to pass the buck off. See, guys, they don't want to do their job. So we're gonna have to, I told True Speaker, if we don't get the records today, we're gonna go file in district court then. And they're gonna have to answer to district court.
You're
This is a
helping
violation of the law.
Our viewers.
How can I help you?
Hi, can I get your name?
My name's Hannah.
Hannah?
Yes.
Is that like Hannah?
Yes.
And you're the supervisor?
Yes.
Last name, please.
I don't provide that.
So you have to, because you're a public employee, so like I told her, she didn't want to give it, so I'll do a public records request. And I'll also get your salary too, and I'll publish it if you don't get.
I can give you my card. One moment.
Okay, so now you will give the last name. Okay, so we got Hannah Tavener. Okay, so I was explaining to your employee there that Cora laws and CCJRA laws protect us and we don't have to show ID in order to obtain public records. The only thing that we have to do is give you a signature for pecuniary gain. That's it. So she was saying that it's your policy that we have to show ID. So I'm trying to tell her and you that your policy is a violation of the law and it's a violation of our rights as free American citizens. So we told her that if you guys are gonna deny this man public records, which is shameful, then we're gonna file in district court and you and her are both gonna have to answer to the district court judge.
Okay, you can contact our county attorney and they would be happy to discuss it with you.
Okay, so also, you guys have to have hard copies of complaint forms readily available because not everyone has internet access. There could be a homeless person that needs to file a complaint. Maybe he got trespassed from the library, doesn't have any access to that. So by not having those, that's also a violation of our rights. So we need four of us because we're all gonna file a complaint on you guys. So we need 4 hard copies if you need to print them off the website or whatever you need to do, but that is information that we need to leave here with today.
We actually don't have those, but you can go up to our administrative building at the top of the hill. It's between the jail and the health department. That's where our IA department is actually located as well, and they may have hard copies.
Okay, so we'll go to IA then,
Okay.
and we'll see what they say. Hopefully they'll have in the administrative building, I'll have some people that are more educated on the law than you are, because you need to do better, ma'am. So you're violating our rights right now.
Okay, so you can go ahead.
No,
and
not
contact
okay.
our
No,
county
not
attorney
okay,
if you'd
ma'am.
like,
Yeah.
but I don't have anything further that I can provide you that you're looking for.
But you could though, you could give us the records we're requesting that we have a lawful right to get.
Okay, would you like to give me a copy of your ID and fill out our form then?
So you're just being rude and condescending now? I just explained to you the law, ma'am, that we don't have to do that. Now you're gonna ask me for my, you have the audacity, you have the audacity to ask me for my ID after I just told you you're violating our rights by requiring us to show ID, ma'am? I just told you the laws. Colorado Criminal Justice Records Act protects us that we don't have to show ID, ma'am.
Okay, well then I have nothing further that I can provide you, so unless you want to fill out our forms or contact the county attorney, I can't assist you further.
Okay. All right, ma'am, so,
Is Ann
you're just gonna walk away from us?
Have a great day, I'm
Is
sorry.
Ann here?
Anything else I can do?
So I think actually, hold on, ma'am, we're not done. Ma'am, hey, Hannah, what are you doing? Ridiculous, we weren't done, and she just walks away. I had a sweetie here who wants to have a conversation with her as well.
Yeah, I'd like to know who trained her
So we'll just sit here and ring the bell.
on her requiring people
Again,
to
guys,
have.
this is just like Lakeside all over
And
again. They just
ID.
walk away and ignore us in the middle of a conversation. Because we're free Americans trying to get public records that we have a right to get. Unacceptable, guys.
47 in here, thank you.
So we're just gonna sit here and ring the bell until they come over here or they disconnect it like they did at Lakeside. But you guys have been telling me to come to Greeley for a while now, and now I see why. I mean, this is crazy, man.
What's 49?
So they're just gonna sit there and ignore us. So I'll just keep ringing the bell.
Daddy, her husband got her the job guaranteed, yep.
So let's put this on here, guys, so you guys can have this information. This is Hannah, the supervisor here, that is the one that is instructing the other lady, which is Melissa, to deny us records because it's their policy. Her name is Hannah Tavener, and the phone number here is 970-400-2770, and I'm not advising anyone to call, but that is the information there. We also have the direct line, it's probably the one that would be better, is 970-400-2765. So can somebody, the mods, throw that in the chat, please?
Let's
I'll-
hear
I'll
that
say
phone
it
number again.
It's 970-400-2765.
970-400-2765.
And her name is Hannah Tavener, Hannah, Tavener, Tavenner, at the Weld County Sheriff's Office here in Greeley, Colorado, who is violating our rights, telling us that we have no choice, that we have to show an ID in order to obtain public records. And if you look right there, on the desk right there, you'll see a
Goodbye,
disgrace of a
ladybug.
blue line flag right there.
Can I see that card? so I can-
Desecration, yeah.
No, I was letting.
Desecration of the
Jimmy
flag,
talk.
they're sending us
So
to
that's how you feel
human
about
resources at the administrative building, so,
I'll try not
and they're
to
just ignoring us now,
overtalk
so. I'm just like every 10 seconds gonna ring the bell, and we're gonna sit here for a while until they come and service us. So like I say, guys, like, we're members of the public and we came in here peaceful, right? Just because we are trying to obtain records lawfully, they want it. So let's, like I always use the analogy of McDonald's, if I go in to order a cheeseburger and I want a cheeseburger maybe without pickles. It's like that's an inconvenience for them, so now they're gonna just walk away and not give me my cheeseburger. What would happen, guys? The employee would be fired, and if they didn't fire the employee and they continued to treat people like that, McDonald's would go out of business. But guess what? Government has a monopoly on the use of force in a specific geographic area. That's why customer service is so bad. That's why the DMV is known to be terrible. They can treat you rude, they can treat you with disrespect, they can violate your rights, and guess what? Most people aren't gonna go to district court, they're just gonna say, well, I'll just give my ID, I need to get the records. And it takes people like us to stand against it. Because this is unacceptable. So now we're gonna sit here and just ring the bell on them. They're just ignoring us. So let's see if they're gonna call the cops on us or what they're gonna do. So I'm just gonna continue to ring this.
Thank you, Judy. My email, I actually got a Gmail, so it's sweettaudits@gmail.com.
What's up, public tour?
And
I say
then
shout out to my
also-
members, got public tour in here. I have, I saw Jody in here.
sweettaudits@protonmail.com.
And if there's any other members that throw something in
Oh,
the chat, I'll
you
give
want
you a shout
her
out.
email.
you guys for putting the Salty Explorers in here.
Right there.
One of my members, Salty Explorer.
HTAVENNER at worldgov.com.
So this is just, you know, it's crazy because this is not like an isolated incident, guys. You know, this happens all the time.
Yeah,
I have that card and it
Yep.
goes back on my string. So here you go, guys. Just I know you guys seen After Realities in here, but I just seen some of you guys throw it in the number in there. So we got the direct line, which is 970-400-276-5. I'm not advising anyone to call that number. Hannah Tavner is the records supervisor, and her email is HTAVENNER@weldgov.com. That's HTAVENNER@weldgov.com. Her email. That's the record supervisor who is violating our rights today by telling us that we have to give an ID to get a public record, guys. So their policy violates our rights. You know what I mean? So she turned her phone off. Papa Chuck. So we're just gonna keep bringing this. Oh, it's Sheepdog. Sheepdog was the one. What's up, man? I got you confused with Truth Speaker earlier today. Let's
Some new
see.
people in here. Mr. Blood.
Yeah, we need a refund, man, on our taxes, bro. This is what we pay for. This is ridiculous.
Thank you for being
So this is
here.
just gonna be, you know, documentation, so we wanna file more complaints on them, so they're trying to violate our rights, and now they're just, what if there was someone else here too, guys? You know what I mean?
There actually, there was somebody that walked by, I believe.
We're just gonna stay here, guys, for a while, see what happens. Maybe they call the cops on us or what?
Should I ring it?
Because this is unacceptable, man. We're not committing a crime.
Unacceptable.
We have a lawful right to be here.
Yes, denial of service for public records.
Hey, Susan Jolly, thank you for the $8.99. I appreciate that.
Counselor Slack.
Thank you. Since you're close, you wanna just keep ringing that like every 10 seconds? Right on.
Thank you, Tag. I appreciate you.
So let's see, CXL Master, what's up? No, we don't want to remove chilly comments, guys. I allow free speech in here. So we got some chilly lovers in here. And just so you guys know, well, I got almost 600 people in here. I just finished editing my video, the static version of the arrest, and there's parts in there, guys. I don't want to make it like, or I'm bashing Chili in the video. So there was parts in there that Chili did a great job. And even though him and I have a disagreement on some things, that's not what I'm about, and I'm not here to make my video to rebuttal against him. So I put some parts in there that Chili was in there where he did a great job, and he did a great job talking to the police officers. So we're not here to start a war with any other activists, guys. That's not what the DMA channel does. So we got True Speaker here now, who, let's see, we got Ladybug in here. I like that name. Like, oh, you got a nice looking pit bull there too.
She doesn't like me, apparently.
So
she
So
went
here
to
we
your
are,
chat.
guys. Let's get a shot of the Truth Speaker here. A subscriber of mine. It's been down with the DMA channel for a long time. Helping him out today. And then we also have Rocky Colorado IRL here in the house.
How's it
And
going?
Doing a couple of projects with him. And of course, we got Sweet Tea Audits. So make sure you subscribe to Sweet Tea Audits if you haven't already, guys. And also Rocky Colorado IRL.
Thank you.
So we're trying to get this guy a lot of subscribers. He does the in real life stuff, and we're trying to get him going on it, man.
Thank you.
'Cause
Thank
I
you
mean,
very much.
There's a lot of money to be made doing that. I mean, there's millions of views to be had there on that stuff. So.
Definitely.
But Sweet Tea is my ride or die. She's my #1. So please go over there and go over to her chat too. Give her a like, and then come back over here though.
Let me have half.
Yeah, I come back right. Share a
Just give
little
her a like and
bit.
then come back.
How many you got?
I got 582.
Oh, send me 200. I'll be happy with that.
If you guys want to go over there, you can. But
He'll let you.
Captain Hardship,
he
he had put in a public records request a few weeks ago, and they're just requesting his ID. I believe it was for a call that he is requesting, where somebody called on him,
Heather Holt's in the house. What's up, Heather?
and he wanted to kind of hear what was said.
I'll just throw this up here again, guys. Direct number is 970.
Hope you're having a good day.
2765 for Hannah Tavner, who is the record supervisor that's here violating our rights. And we got the main number, which is 970-400-2770. So the mods, if you guys could just periodically put that number in the chat. And I'm not advising anyone to call. I just wanted you guys to have that information. So that's the number, guys. Again, I'll read it out. Direct is 970-400-2765. And the main is 970-400-2770. We're at Weld County Sheriff's Office in Greeley, Colorado. You want to throw in yours again too, for people? And I'll also I'm going to throw the other number for the internal affairs in here, guys. So we also have internal affairs division, which is 970-400-2805. You guys want to throw that in there too? Just write internal affairs. It's 970-400-2805. And their email is professionalstandards@weldgov.com. That's funny, professional standards.
How ironic.
Professional standards, I guess, it's professional for them to have a policy that violates our rights. Professional is them just walking away in the middle of a conversation and ignoring us. We've been here now for what? How long have we been ringing this bell? Like 8 minutes?
Yeah, 8 minutes.
So 8 minutes, guys. Thanks, F and Rally, for throwing that in there. I'm not advising you guys to call, but that is the number of these people right here who are in violation of the law. They have a blue line disgraced flag sitting right there that needs to be burned. And they are ignoring us for ringing the bell. We're free members of the public. We're free Americans trying to get public records for an American here, guys.
You should
And
capture
they're,
this image over here. It's like a devil thing.
Yeah, that's
Got this little dry erase board. You can see it from this corner.
oh, they got,
Okay.
oh, that's actually pretty cool. What is that? It's like a, I don't think I can get over there, but they got some like artwork over there
Alright.
on a dry erase board. Oh, let's see here.
Oh, yeah.
Public tour says, never let Rhodas talk for a second about how to become a member, or some people don't know how. If you go to my about section, you can check it there also in the description of every video.
Kind of a decent
There's
shot.
probably this one here actually. There's a link that says join this channel. And you can join at my members start from $2.99. There's 4 tiers. $2.99, and from bronze it goes to silver to $9.99, and then it goes to gold, which I think is $24.99, and then it goes to platinum, which is $49.99. So there's different tiers, different like perks and stuff like that you get. So you guys can check that out if you would be interested in doing something like that. I think it's pretty. I got some pretty cool personalized ones that I thought were pretty cool. So check that out.
Oh, shit.
And make sure you guys also subscribe to Public Tour. He's formerly known as Metro Detroit Audit. Good friend of mine. He came out here. We did some work together. So we're trying to get him going too. He's a great friend, man. So we're still here, guys. I'm going to sit here for probably another 20 minutes and just ring the bell. See, they're just digging themselves deeper. So I mean, the easy thing to do would be to come out and have a conversation with us, so that we can leave. Because I mean, we really were going to leave and go to the administrative building, but Sweet Tea she told me that she wants to have a conversation with her too. So I guess I'm the only one, and then when she was done with me, she just walks away. So that's where we're at with this, guys.
That's a great idea. If you have any suggestions, that would be great, but actually, I'm gonna make that into a competition or something. That would be fun. Alright,
Keep ringing it,
Bad
bro.
Daddy says, I need a catchphrase.
Maybe, do you have full battery?
If
Maybe
y'all
turn it
have
off for now.
some
That way you don't waste
ideas,
it, and then when they come in, they
brainstorming.
just start recording again.
I think that could be
That
a
way you can
fun
keep it going for a while.
game, and I could
All right, Heather, we'll
give
see you in a
a
bit.
prize or something.
So we do have everyone's name tags. Do you wanna, let me show you your name tag. So you got right here, can you read? And then here we have.
I'm pointing at it.
I'm pointing at it. So, what's your name, sir?
Yeah.
Rocky. Oh, I'm pointing at it, sorry.
You gotta point at it. Can I get
Oh,
your name?
I'm pointing at it.
Yeah, there you go, pointing at it.
We got it.
We got
Wait,
right
we
there.
gotta see
Here.
this.
He's taking Regan's name for now. And of course, I'm right here, guys. You guys know mine's
All
right
right.
here.
Oh, my name you ask? I'm pointing at it.
I love it. And then,
Right there.
Truth Seeker, right?
Speaker.
Speaker. It's right there. Love it.
All right, sure, speaker. Yep. Stay on it, man. Gotta keep. I mean, this is crazy, guys. They could just come up. F in Reality, thanks for joining Bronze, my man. Be looking out. I mean, this is crazy. That
I mean, I'm still trying to figure
They're
out how to
just
work.
doing this to us, guys. Yeah, they're trying to violate our Fourth Amendment, right?
Why didn't that
Secure a
work?
person's houses, papers, and effects.
Ding dong.
That was good. Tell my audience that.
Oh, I like that.
Fourth Amendment?
Right to be secure in your persons, houses, papers, and effects.
That's right. I don't even have that memorized. I know what it is, but I don't have it memorized. Persons, papers, houses, and effects.
Lola.
Right on that, reality.
Photo? like
I know
that.
you used to be balling out of control, dude.
Email your
I know you used to be
public
Patreon
request
for
when your request
RAD.
becomes a public
Publishers
record with a
America.
date and time
Ian
that
was here,
So-
they cannot refuse to take.
We'll put on Rocky for a while here. Guys get some different views instead of just a view of the
21
nothing.
days, I believe.
I might go look at the
We're just here,
architecture.
guys. We're gonna just continue to
Once
ring
they
the bell, I
receive the
guess.
request.
So thanks for coming in with us.
We need to-
I'll probably be here, I don't know, let's just hang out for another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just ring the bell on them. And then we're gonna go over to, we're gonna take a trip over here to, I guess, the administrative
Okay.
building, they said. That's where we can file a complaint on them. Talk to somebody in IA over there. Because they just wanna not do their job, I guess. And
No, the phone's-
so that lady, at least, the supervisor, the tyrant, she tried to not give me her last name, but then I told her I was gonna do a public records request on her and put her salary up on my channel, and then she handed me a card, so.
3 times keeps disappearing. Well, you only have to.
So I
hit it
will honor my
once.
word on that, I won't put her salary
Because
up, I
when
guess,
you
but.
hit it a second time, it does disappear.
So then we have,
But no, it's
This
hard
is
to
the- who
hear
would they say this
people
was?
talking at the
The-
same time.
the
You guys
attorney's
can
office?
hear
Yeah.
me
The district
while
attorney,
he's
or-
talking, I'll
No, she,
continue
I
to
can't remember
talk.
if she said who it was.
what kind of attorney was this? Do you
I didn't.
remember? You guys
I
got
didn't
the-
catch it.
Do you remember the
What?
name of the kind of attorney this was? Is it a city attorney? It's a
Oh,
county, sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention, but her
uh,
name's Karen McDougall.
I don't remember. Do you guys remember
970-400-4396.
I could Google her
That's
name
who they
real quick.
referred us to
Thank you, Peach.
have our rights not violated, to get public records. There you go. And then we also referred us to HR, which we're about to head out over there now, I guess, because obviously they're gonna just not
What did
come
I
over.
show?
So,
I love you guys.
I mean, this is ridiculous, guys. I've rang the bell, we've probably rang the bell like 100 times already. So this is ridiculous. All right, guys, should we head over to?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we got someone now.
What was my question?
Hold on.
Oh,
We're actually not too good, man, because we were just ringing this bell. We're in the middle of having a conversation with Hannah, and she walked away in the middle of a conversation. We weren't done yet, and then we've been ringing the bell now for about like 10 minutes, and you guys are just ignoring us, so that's unacceptable. We're just free Americans. We're just trying to gather some information. We're actually here to back up our friend here who is trying to do a public records request for a dispatch call.
Yep.
And you guys are saying that it's your policy that we have to ID, but Cora laws and CCJRA laws, they actually protect us. They state that we do not have to show ID to get public records. We only need to provide a signature for pecuniary gain. So your policy is in violation of the law.
I believe that's a misinterpretation of the statute, however, that is your.
It's not a misinterpretation of the statute, sir.
So-
I've been doing, this is what I do for a living.
Okay.
So you guys are violating our rights right now.
Okay, I don't accept that analysis. However, this gentleman was provided the contact information for both our internal affairs sergeant to file a formal complaint, and he was provided the contact information of our county attorney, who was
County
willing
attorney.
to communicate back and forth with him to make sure that he got the information that he needed, as long as he was in compliance with our internal policies and the Colorado Open Record Act.
Yeah, I just told you the Colorado Open Records Act is the one that protects us from showing ID. So Karen McDougall is the county attorney?
Corinne McDougal, that's correct.
Karen McDougall?
Assistant
Can I get your
County
name?
Attorney.
My name is Lieutenant Mark Pollard.
Do you have a business card?
I absolutely do. In fact, I have two.
So you're the lieutenant?
Yes.
So you're that high ranking and you think that you can require people to show ID to get public records?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you know that we're gonna go, if we can't get this taken care of over here in IA, then we're gonna go file in district court.
Okay.
And then you personally are gonna have to answer to the district court judge. Do
I
you realize that?
fully accept that, and if that's
All right.
the route that you would like to go, then you are welcome to that redress of grievances through the court process.
We don't, I mean, that's not the route we wanna go. We wanna just come in as free members of the public and be able to get records that are lawfully available to us.
I can-
But you're putting a veil on it, and you are complicit now. Are you above Hannah? Are you her supervisor?
I am in the chain of command, yes.
And are you her supervisor?
I'm not her direct supervisor,
Okay.
but I am in the chain
Were you sent up here?
I'm sorry, ma'am?
Were you sent up here to answer the bell?
I was asked to address the situation, and so I'm doing so. So what I'm gonna offer to you is that you've been provided the conduit through a county attorney to address these issues. That is where we're gonna end this today.
Is
If
Ann
you'd like
here?
to reach out to Corinne McDougal,
Is Ann Velasquez here?
she is here.
Can we speak with her?
You may not,
Why not?
because I am here to provide you the information that you may reach out
But
to
I was the one that
county
was, she was
attorney.
the one that was told to contact the last time. I'd like to talk with her.
You are being told now, as you were told previously, to communicate with the county attorney on this issue.
So we have to jump through hoops.
So, if you would like to remain in our public lobby for the rest of the business day, you may do so. However, if you choose to disrupt the orderly operations of our records unit, you will be asked to leave. Is that understood?
Well, I mean, you don't need to give us directives. I can tell you, make sure you tie your shoes and don't run with scissors, right? Don't eat yellow snow, don't beat your wife. I mean, we're not doing that, we're peaceful, so you don't need to give us directives, right? We're full-grown men and women here, right?
Okay.
So I'm almost 40 years old, so, I mean, I made it this long, we're not children, I don't need you to give us a directive, okay?
Fair enough.
So,
That
but I
is
think
your-
that's it. We also wanted a complaint form, and they were refusing to give us a complaint form. Can you provide us with 4 complaint forms?
I can provide you Sergeant David Porter's contact information, and you can provide through him an
He won't email back, though.
or a call to file a formal complaint with him.
Do you have his business card?
I do not have his business card, but I can write out his contact.
Can you write it down maybe on the back of your card?
Absolutely.
So he's the one that handles complaints,
He is our internal affairs sergeant.
Internal Affairs Sergeant. Is he over there in
To
Internal
file a formal
Affairs?
Complaint, you would actually call this number right here, and this email address right here,
Okay.
that I highlighted on the back of that card.
Yep, I will put that in my chat too. So you know, you guys I have almost 700 people watching this. By the end of the day, there's gonna be thousands of people to see this.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna get hundreds of phone calls and emails now because you guys are violating our rights. You know that, right?
So what I hear you saying, sir, is that you're gonna enlist other people.
Nope, that's not what I said. Nope, that's not what I said. I'm not advising anyone to call. I provide the information. If they wanna call on their own, they can do that.
Okay.
I don't tell anyone to do anything. I speak for myself. But I'm just telling you, this is public information.
Yep.
I'm going to disseminate this to my audience.
Okay.
And if they want to call, they're going to. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to get hundreds of emails and complaints now.
Okay.
Because you guys are tyrants. You need to do better, man. This is not what we need. We don't need a bail on our rights to get records. And it's a disgrace, man, that you're doing that. You're the lieutenant. You should know better.
Sir, I appreciate what you are trying to do and your purpose, and I feel like that we've had a reasonable and productive exchange of information today. You have been provided the contact information to address your grievance with us today. And is there anything else that I can provide?
Yeah, it's not reasonable at all, man. No, I mean, yeah, there is something you could provide. You could do your job and not violate our rights and violate the law. You're a law enforcement officer, and you're violating the law, sir. You're violating the law. That's a disgrace, man. You can't be enforcing the law and at the same time be complicit with them in violating the law. You see the contradiction there? Oh, we got another police officer here, guys. It just
He hurried out. Don't hit yourself on the way
They
out.
got back up now because we haven't gotten out of line at all, so we're just here. Yeah.
Right, so.
All right, man. So that's it. So I think we're probably going to head out of here.
Okay.
I at least would like to thank you for at least coming up here and having a conversation with us because that is unacceptable. And a bunch of people are going to see this, and we're going to file a complaint on them for just walking away in the middle of the conversation, right? So if I order a cheeseburger at McDonald's and they just walk away and ignore me, right? Number one, the employee would be fired. But if they didn't get fired and they continue to treat people like that, they go out of business, right? But see the difference between government and the free market? The difference between the government and the free market is that the government has a monopoly on the use of force in a specific geographic area. So that's why the government, people like you and Hannah, can treat us with disrespect and you can violate our rights. And there's nothing, most people would just accept it and just hand their ID over because they don't want to go through the hassle and they don't want to get bullied. But you're not going to bully us, sir. Okay? So I have working on 9 million views on YouTube now, just over 1 year. So I'm just letting you know that you're going to look terrible, man.
Okay.
We gave you an opportunity to come out here and do what's right, and you're still holding your ground. You're doubling down on your tyranny, bro.
Well, again, I appreciate this exchange of information. You have our contact information that we'd ask you to use if you want to move
Okay?
forward with this.
We're going to go file complaints right now, man.
Okay.
All right?
I have my ID. Here's the I and here's the D. Need my ID.
Got his ID, guys.
All All right?
Is that
Thank you for
sufficient?
that interpretation, sir.
Yep.
And y'all, have a good day.
Is that good enough
I
ID?
appreciate what you're doing.
All right, well, hey, you know what? I don't appreciate what you're doing, man. You need to do better.
Okay.
You're a public servant. You're here to uphold the law. Start doing it. Okay? What you should be doing is writing her a ticket for CRS 18-8-114, which is abuse of public records. That's what you should be doing. Okay?
Well, again, we provided you the information to file that formal complaint.
Okay. I'm done with you. You're dismissed.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day. You're dismissed.
May I get your card?
I provided two.
No, I'd like one, please. I'm requesting your card. I've had conversation with you, so I'd like to get your information too, please.
Would you like one as well, sir?
Yeah, let's get everyone get a card here. These cards are gonna be famous,
Tell
man.
me no, it's because I'm a woman. I know it.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Did you get one?
Yep.
All right, man. You're dismissed.
All right.
Get back to work.
You have a good day.
Get back to work, bud.
Constantly do
Okay,
that.
thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here till you leave, so
Okay, so
we'll
if
hang
you
out all day.
want to remain in the public lobby.
Man, I don't need your directives, man. I'd get back to work,
I
bud.
need you to.
Get back to work. Get back to work. Get back to work. I don't need the directives. I'm not violating the law. Get back to work, bud. As soon as you let your pride and ego go and go back to work, then we'll leave. Okay? Well, I'm gonna leave when we're ready to leave, not when you tell us to. Not when you tell us that.
Ryan, you are more than welcome to stay.
Exactly.
That's
So
what
get
I-
back to work,
that's
man.
what I said.
Get back to work.
I do need you though to.
Yeah, you don't need me to do nothing, bud. Trust me. If someone comes in here for service, I'm not gonna block them, okay? I know how to get out of the way of people that come here for service, okay? So get back to work, bud. You're dismissed.
Okay.
Okay? See, guys, this is what we like to call pride and ego, and it's on top of the Rock of Gibraltar right here. Cool. We'll just have a standoff, I guess. We'll hang out here all day, man. We'll order a pizza, maybe, have it come in.
Oh, pizza sounds good.
Pizza party.
I mean, this is kind of a waste of resources, right? Like, you're paid with tax dollars, so do you think that this is a good use of resources, you to just sit here and guard us because your pride and ego is on top of the Rock of Gibraltar? You see what I'm saying? Like, we pay your salary, so I think that our tax dollars could be utilized in a better way.
Can I help you guys?
No, we don't need help.
Do you need
Actually, yeah,
help?
we do need help. We're trying to obtain public records for this gentleman, and he's being told, actually, can I get your name and badge number?
Sure, come on up. 21122. Come on into the main entrance.
Name and badge number, please.
My name is Sergeant Law, badge number is 228.
Do you have a business card?
I do, let me put that for you real quick.
May I get one too, please?
I have one too.
Would you like a would all like one, please?
So, can I help you guys?
Yeah, I'm glad. As soon as we get your business card, then I'm gonna explain the situation to you. Here's one for everyone else.
There's,
Need your name, badge number, sir?
Deputy Scudder, badge number is W211.
Do you have business cards? We
I
like
do.
4 of them, please. So I guess they call for backup, guys. They need all these deputies over here. We're free members of the public with cameras, apparently. Just trying to get public
There's 4 of
information.
them for you.
Thank you.
the Romans.
Here, pass the other 3 around.
Thank you.
So let's see, is that sergeant gonna come have a conversation with us?
Now I can't speak for him, so
Yeah,
I
he
will
called the
let
coward.
you know. Just give me a second. Do you need to go in there, sir? Alright.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So the guy did leave, guys, so. The lieutenant, guys, that's how high up he is, and he thinks that we have to ID to get records. No wonder,
I need to get something
Greeley is
notarized.
tyrannical like that. Ridiculous, man.
It's the very back 2 pages. Melissa told me I need to get it notarized.
Okay, well,
Got a ton of cards here now, guys.
That's the reason
We got
why I need to
Lieutenant
fill that
Mark
out, ma'am.
Holt.
oh, got it. Okay. Could we,
It's the one that
I
I
haven't
dismissed.
signed it yet because it needs to be
Put his
approved.
stuff up here. He's a lieutenant, guys. He thinks, you see him trying to, actually, he's trying to trash. That I'm going to advise everyone involved. Trying to make it. So, like I said, I advise. Recording.
Just activated body camera. Definitely a nice weather shelter area.
So if we want to talk about records you have to abide by, there is a statute that talks about impeding governmental services.
And we're not impeding anything, sir. We're not, this gentleman came in, we moved out of his way. And that's it, that's the bottom line.
Okay. How many times have you guys called into records?
I haven't called at all.
Yeah, we told you we made multiple phone calls.
I've been here the whole time. I'm on a live stream. You got 800 people in here watching it.
Okay.
So,
So with all these phone calls you guys are making, what is
I'm
the
not making
main
any phone calls.
request you guys want?
yeah, so let me just go ahead and start from the beginning then. So our friend here is trying to get records. He's trying to get a dispatch call. He's been trying to do it for several months now.
Like, recording and dispatch calls and.
Correct. Okay. So he is told by the clerks over here and Hannah, the supervisor, that he has to give an ID in order to obtain that information. And that's your policy. Core laws and CCJRA laws protect us against having to ID to get public records. Okay? So I do this for a living, and so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So your policy is a violation of the law. So you guys are law enforcement officers, and you're violating our rights right now. Why can't we just get the
Do you have
records?
the statute or the policy that you're talking about?
Well, the policy, oh my God. So the policy that you guys have is, I don't know the policy, but that's what we're being told, right? So if you go to, if you look up CCJRA laws, Colorado Criminal Justice Records Act,
Okay.
it clearly states that Coloradans do not have to show ID to obtain a record. We only need to provide a signature for pecuniary gain. That's what we came here to explain this to Hannah and the other lieutenant, calmly and peacefully. And we're not causing any disturbance. And they're telling us basically to kick rocks, that we have to provide an ID. That's unacceptable. That's why we came here. Because you guys are law enforcement officers. At the same time, you're violating the law.
Okay, do you have the statute you're referring to?
So when I go to McDonald's to order a burger, right, they don't ask me to go make my own burger, right? You're the law enforcement officer, so you should be able to find out that information. I don't have to
I'm not
provide that.
the source, I don't have every statute memorized.
I mean,
So
actually,
I'm asking you
we
to
would
help me
appreciate
out and give me the
it.
statute.
We would appreciate it if
I
you
can
do
take a
due
look at it.
diligence, maybe go check with, the lieutenant already said, maybe check with the captain or somebody else, because we told these people that we're gonna have to go, if we don't get the information today,
I
we're gonna go
understand
file
you
a
want
district court.
everything to work the way you want it to.
We want everything to work the way the law requires.
So I'm asking, there's two things I've made, there's simple requests. One, we'll step out of this doorway so people can come in and out.
We're the only one in the doorway.
Yeah, you're in the doorway. What the heck?
You three are blocking that room right now.
The doorway is a doorway. Last time I checked.
Yeah, I got the report back. So the main thing you want is a dispatch recording. You're the one making the recording. Other requests, can I get your name?
No, it's right there.
Your name's right there. Good, that's your legal name.
Excuse me, everybody. Thank you.
His name's right there.
Are you giving me false information or what you need?
He doesn't have to give you his
He
name.
doesn't
What are you
have to,
talking
but
about?
he's making a request.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to give his name to make a request either. We're being very clear on the law, sir. You're a sergeant, you should know this, man.
I don't have every law memorized, we've already talked about that.
So do you know the case number that you're requesting the?
I've been trying to get that and they keep trying to make me jump through.
Okay,
hoops,
well,
and I'm
that
not
could be why
acting
they
on it.
need your name. If you don't have that case number, there's.
I have all the other information that
Yep.
I need. And they
So
can
let's just
provide
We
it.
have the date, we have the time, we have the other officer who was there.
Yeah.
Okay,
We have all the information that you need.
Right.
So,
but for them to like step up, everything's by case number. So if they, if you guys are requesting this information from me,
yeah,
then.
and it's your guys' job as
Case
the public
number.
employees to use the information that we give you to find out the case number.
But you're not giving them any information.
We have given plenty. We gave the date and time of the call, we gave the officer's name, and we gave the name of the person who called the police. That's plenty of information to find out what get the dispatch call, sir.
Mhm.
We even know what the call was in regards to, so.
Okay, but like I said, everything we have, because it's a case number, everything's.
Yeah, and we,
gotta
like I
case
said,
number.
now we're sounding like a broken record. We gave you all the information you need to find out the case
Okay,
number.
but date, time, that just makes their job difficult. If you guys have a
Yes.
case number and can look
We
it
don't have
up,
a
or
case
gave
number.
them a name.
Yeah, sir.
Then it would
So
make
you're saying,
everybody's job
you know
easier
the
to
reason
figure out
why
better.
CCJRA laws protect us? Do you wanna know the reason?
Why?
It's because it protects us against retaliation. sir.
Just a second.
You know that
Here's the
we
thing.
didn't come here by
You're
accident.
walking
We're
around
actually
behind
been-
us.
Well, my viewers have been telling me.
Yeah, you
from
can
the
do
Do you want me to walk in?
You keep coming up behind me, I don't know who you are.
You're
I
in.
don't
You're
know if you
inside of.
Listen to me real quick.
I don't care. I'm just
It just makes me
observing. I don't
uncomfortable.
want to hear
It's
anything.
uncomfortable.
And you're,
If you're uncomfortable, maybe you should find a new job. I'm sorry. Come on, like we just have a
Let's
camera.
just call it what it is right now.
Sorry,
You guys are
I'm
looking to get a
sorry.
reference.
Excuse me.
Case number or
All
under
I'm
his
trying to
name.
do-
Oh wait, you're behind me. Oh wait, what are you? Why are you behind me? What the? Why are you standing behind me? You just said that was a safety thing, didn't you? And you actually have a weapon that I could see, so I don't know why you're saying that. Doesn't make sense. Anyways,
so what is it then? We don't have to
I'm
give
just
our name,
saying,
you just admitted
everybody's
that.
job's easier if you provide.
I'm gonna
it.
ask
That's what I
not to
said.
block.
Okay, so like, does McDonald's say, hey, no
you were
substitutions
blocking
on
the
your
doorway,
burgers
and you
to
said
make
that they were
sauerkraut?
blocking the doorway. So is
See how
that?
ridiculous that is?
Just trying to figure it out because I was recording it and I was observing it. So just trying to figure that out.
I understand.
You're the public servant. Our job is not to make your job easier.
He was saying that I was standing behind him because I was right here going like this.
You're making our job harder. That's
Holy crap.
ridiculous, man.
And he's on the other side of it. Like, but still, if he's scared or uncomfortable, maybe you should find a new job.
And
I'm not
McDonald's
sure.
would say the same thing. If you just get pickles on your burger, then it'd make it easier for us because we're used to putting pickles on the burger, man. You may be used to bullying people and providing their
We're not
name unlawfully.
bullying.
Yeah, absolutely, you're bullying us.
Yes.
Absolutely, you're bullying us, sir. You swore an oath to the Constitution, right?
I did.
So then why would you try to violate our Fourth Amendment?
I'm not
rights?
trying to violate anybody's
Yes,
rights.
you are.
I'm just saying.
The
that
lieutenant is, that girl Hannah, the supervisor is, the sergeant here, and you. You guys are all complicit in this whole thing. And like we
It's not
told
about
them,
being
what we're gonna
complicit.
do is we're gonna go, when we're done here, when we're ready to leave, when you guys leave, just let you know, then we're gonna leave, but we're not gonna leave because you tell us to. So as soon as
Okay,
you guys
well,
pack
that's
it up,
fine.
we're gonna be out of here, but we're gonna go over to Internal Affairs and see if they're gonna handle it.
Okay.
And if not, I have a feeling, shit rolls downhill, right? So I have a feeling the way that you guys are trained, they're probably not gonna do anything.
Okay.
But if not, we're gonna file in district court, and then everyone
And
that's
that's
here
your
that we
that's
spoke
your
with,
right as a.
you're gonna have to answer
file.
the district court judge, and they're gonna be like, hey, Weld County, what the hell are you guys doing? Why are you requiring citizens to show their ID to get records? You guys are gonna get your asses handed to you. You
Okay.
realize that, right?
Okay.
You don't care?
I'm not saying that I don't care. It's your guys' right. If you want to go file in court, go file in court.
That's
That's
what we're
fine.
gonna do.
Well, we're here for
So
a
go ahead, why don't you
reason.
guys just take
Yeah.
off, man? So you guys leave, and you guys are dismissed. We don't need your help.
Okay.
So go ahead and take
Yeah,
off, and we'll be out
dismissed
here
it.
when we're ready.
Okay.
Don't need your.
Other guy was upset because I was standing right here, and he said I was standing behind him, and I was making him scared and uncomfortable. And then he stormed off. I was like, if you're uncomfortable, maybe we should find a new job. I mean, you clearly have the weapon. He's like, I don't know if you have any guns. I don't know if you have. I'm like, you see me? It's like, come on now.
Okay, guys, so that's it, guys. So they kicked rocks. They tried to bully me into stepping outside of the office. You guys know that's not happening. So what it conforms, you got their reserves complaint.
You didn't seem to have a problem with it. You backed almost right into me. Didn't seem to have a problem. Yeah.
Request for records and stuff.
So I say let's. Oh, somebody dropped a card. Is that yours?
Oh, yeah. I don't know who that is.
Hold on a second, guys. Okay, I say let's go up to Internal Affairs and then see if they're gonna do their job. And if not, guys, then we're gonna end the stream and we're gonna go up and file in district court, I guess. Because this is crazy, man. Can't believe this.
He's Tyler's out here for the.
Weld County, guys, you see him trying to manipulate it, because trying to say that I'm asking people, oh, he's still here.
I'm just down here.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind me.
Alright. So, none of you guys wanna tell us your names, right? It's just gonna be right there.
I mean, I'm right
Right
here.
there, you're-
I'm right here.
I can't read that from here.
Can't
He's
reach
pointing
yours
at
either.
it.
Right here, okay. Oh, you're pointing. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the deal, guys. I know
Here's the
you've been
deal.
given the answer by records many times. So if you want a further complaint, you can go to the city attorneys. You've been given Sergeant Porter's contact information if you want to get those records or file a complaint through him. So you've been given every avenue, every way that you need to go through to get what you want.
Porter doesn't email back though.
Who doesn't?
Sergeant Porter, I tried emailing him, he doesn't
Did
email
you?
back.
Today or when did you send that?
No, it's been a while. Maybe a week or two ago. Probably a week ago, actually.
All right, well, you can
And
try.
it said that he was
those.
out of office or something.
Yeah,
Do you have
can
the
try
correct
these.
email address for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ann Velasquez sent it, and she's not wanting to talk to us.
Okay. Well, you've been given your avenues, including down to the county attorneys.
Yep.
So if you feel like you need to talk to them, you can. You guys are more than welcome to hang out here. You just can't prevent people from going in there and doing what they want to
I
do.
don't need the directives, man.
Day to day.
Okay, I don't need the directives.
Here's
I
the
don't-
big concern I have. People that come in here, they're passing personal information, names, date of birth, addresses, other things like that. I ask you not to record that, that should be right to their privacy.
Okay, they don't have a right to privacy, sir, in public, okay? We're not here to get people's personal information, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to just get our records, but
Okay.
don't give us an unlawful directive, okay? You guys need to create privacy
Was that a
for them.
directive or a request?
Okay, request, don't give me the request, then. I mean, I give you a
Would you
request.
think it's
Can you-
fair
Can you
to
give me
record?
$5, I'll give you a request.
Or, so you
I
think
mean-
it's fair to record somebody else's personal identifying
I'm not,
information?
I told you, didn't you just hear me? I just told
That's
you
the
we're
only
not here to
question
do
I
that.
have. It's just
I'm not here to
When people
record
come into
people's
do
information.
business, let them do their business.
And have we stopped anyone from doing their business since we've been here?
You know, since I've been here, I haven't seen a whole lot of that. I'm concerned
Oh, wow,
about
you haven't
6
seen none of it.
people in that room. That's another one of my concerns.
I seen somebody walk right in and get something notarized, I believe, and then they walked right out. So
Because as long as you guys aren't impeding the room and stopping people from coming and doing their everyday business, have at it, hang out, do what you guys want to do. What's also happening is from this live stream, we're having several people call into the records. They're making other demands. We have people leaving voicemails where they're hitting on the females that are in here. Just a lot of stuff that's impeding the governmental operations.
Yeah, well, we don't speak for them, sir.
No, you
Yeah.
don't speak for them,
Yeah.
but it's an extension of this action.
Okay, so when they report on the news and disseminate information, then they're liable if somebody uses that information and hurts someone else, is that what you're saying?
You're here
They
live
hurt 7
streaming,
News?
making demands.
I'm not making demand.
You want these
I'm
records.
making a request that I have a lawful right to get. That's what I'm making, just like you
So
said.
you've been given the explanation.
Okay.
As
You know,
far
we
as
don't
it
need,
goes
we,
to
you know,
this.
we're done with you. We already told, we know that you guys aren't gonna do your job correctly. You're gonna violate the law. So you guys are done, man. You guys are dismissed. As soon as we already told this guy, Scudder, that as soon as you guys leave, then we'll be on our way. So,
Sounds
but you
great.
guys gotta leave first, so.
Yeah, dude,
You're dismissed.
We're not gonna, well, thank you for dismissing me.
Yeah, no
You're
problem.
welcome.
Very kind. All right, you guys have a fantastic day.
You too.
All right, see you later.
Hey man, I do, actually, before you leave, you were really nice and cordial as you violated the law today. So good job on that one, man.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Do better, man. Okay, guys. So, clowns, guys. County clowns right there. That's what we have here in Weld County, guys. Unacceptable, man. Disgrace.
hello,
How are you?
not bad. How about yourself?
Good, actually, man. You guys are like breaking the law over here in Weld County. You know that?
Did you already talk with other deputies?
We talked to the lieutenant, man. It's going all the way up to the lieutenant. That's crazy. The lieutenant's like complicit in violating our rights, man. Crazy, man.
Is that a thin blue line right there?
Oh, he's got his memorabilia on, guys.
I get one as well, please.
This is for a cop who actually died.
May I have one?
Yeah, it's a blue line
May I
thing.
have one?
Symbol. is
3
what it
more.
is, man.
Thank you, sir.
I'll take one too.
Do you not?
You want one too?
Yeah, we all do.
D not.
You guys go.
All right, man. You should probably go work for a different department that has a little bit more integrity, man. This place is a shithole. All right, guys. So what do you
Now
think?
what?
Well, look,
Where
as
we
soon as
going?
we see more or less cops coming, I think let's go over to Internal Affairs. They said on top of the hill.
Yeah.
Remember
Yep.
where that was?
Yeah,
Let's
just
go
said
over
just
there.
right on top of the hill. So
We'll follow True Speaker out of here, guys. Let's go up and talk to Internal Affairs. This is our last resort before we have to go file in district court.
here we are. Thank you.
I don't have much faith. Oh, look,
Thank
look,
you. So much. Thank you, gentlemen. Holy crap, look at this response.
Wow.
Holy smokes, it's 1, 2, 3.
And the cars are still running through.
Right. Of course. Wonder if he's got any brass knuckles in here. Seen somebody that had some brass knuckles. Looks like he likes Ron John. Wonder if his computer was on. Is his computer on? Possibly.
Hey, I was just checking the tires, man. See, make sure you got enough air.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I want you to be safe, bro.
Yeah, you need to pick up every morning.
Honor your oath, man. You know the Fourth Amendment, right? Supreme Court hasn't rolled the Fourth Amendment into oblivion, right? So honor your oath, bud. You don't have to show ID to get records, man. That's a disgrace, dude. You better.
Which way is he going?
Bye.
Yep, I had spent a little time here. Captain Hardship.
This is tyranny right here. This is not what we want.
You want to get a good shot before they leave.
Come on in. And try to bully us. Because we're free Americans trying to obtain public records.
Yeah, they say that Greeley smells. I don't smell it. No, I'm just kidding. If you spend enough time outside of it, you will smell it. Is that the hill they were talking about? Do you think it? I was gonna say, do you think it? Okay.
All right, guys. Come take a trip with us. We're gonna go up to Internal Affairs.
Probably go
That's
to
our
a
last
lower,
recall, I guess.
lower side of it too if we need to.
We have to go and file in district court.
Like, why aren't you guys making it easier for us to get up here? What's going on?
So thanks for coming in. Let me show you my. Going to make this live stream private. When I'm done here, I'm going to edit a static version of this one because this it's pretty good, man. It's not good, but I mean, it's good information to disseminate to you guys. These tyrants over here in Wells County are violating our rights, and this is going to be a long live stream. So, and then, well, I got you guys here.
Yeah, I come down every now and again, not for family, but Greeley Stampede. I like checking out the rodeo and stuff like that. Might put on my cowboy hat.
It's long still, but
See any four-leaf clovers?
it's not an hour of boringness, guys. Like, it's an hour of action-packed tyranny. It's going on. Social Security office, guys. DHS. I already spoke with the best attorneys. Does it stay right here? Wings down?
Bastard.
Right.
Right.
They did to me last time.
Really?
Because they're going to say if you want to file for someone that's been in prison or jail, this is where you do it. If you want to file for other records, this federal, you go down there.
My sweat, man. Down here? Oh. We lost connection. Sorry guys, we're back. Sorry about that, Buffalo. You're just joining us, guys. Anything here for my friend, speaker. Down with
Nope, I've never worked with animals, but I do have a great relationship with all animals, I'd say. There was, I think I might have posted it on this page, or it could have been my other page, but we were at a place feeding a bunch of chipmunks and watching the hummingbirds, and a fawn came down from the mountain just randomly, and she went right up to me and started eating out of my hand. It was insane. Everybody that I tell that to, they're like, oh my god, it's amazing. It's a pretty cool video. Can't wait to make it back up there.
And you're complicit. The lieutenant is saying that. The lieutenant thinks that we have to provide an ID. He's just gonna. It's because that's the
Corn.
So he's just an order follower, right? He's just gonna do whatever they tell him to. And that's about 99.9% of law enforcement officers. The oath that they swear
Yeah,
by
it's a
is
toasty one out
to
here.
do the job.
I never dress appropriately though. I like covering my skin. I'm one of the skin coverers. Wearing my long sleeves, got my GoPro.
Law enforcement officers, especially for how much money they make, they need better training, man. 6 months.
I don't know.
They need to go for years.
I come from a family of Masons, so out in the sun all day, wearing long sleeves, hats, covering up all the skin, because man, it sucks getting burned. That's the main thing.
Before they come out and try to enforce it. Because what they do, they don't know the law.
The wife, though, she doesn't burn at all. She just, she turns into Pocahontas. I mean, when we were out tubing, the sun was barely even out and I still burned. Took off my shirt when I got home, like, oh, why do my shoulders hurt? I'm like, oh, holy cow, look at how red they are. I'll have to post those videos. I got some good video on the GoPro when I was on the water, taking on those waves. It was insane. That is amethyst. It's a hand-carved amethyst. Kind of like what I like to do in my spare time. In Colorado is one of the most highly mineralized places in the U.S., I'd say.
You guys ready?
Ready.
Let's go. I was going to make sure these laws work so they're in compliance with the Disabilities Act. Thank you.
Yep. This one's, oh, it's the...
So this is our last one for us here before we have to go file in district court, guys.
There you go. Well, we're checking something before we leave. So just hang on a minute.
Hi there. Yeah. So we came up here because we were told that downstairs, down in the bottom of the hill there, that you guys have hard copies of complaint forms. Complaint forms? Yeah. Yes. We need 4, please.